Hello, and welcome to the Clever Channel. I'm Jason, your host. First thing I'm going to do is have my tablets. Yay! My medication, get that out of the way. There we are. And then we'll start the food and everything. I hope you are having a splendiferous morning. Splendiferous morning. Yay. So that's done. I am happy, here, awake, alive. The doggies are fine. Hello, Zelvin X. I'm going to have to turn off this freaking. There. Turn that down to the author. Yes, cooking stream this morning. We're going to do. I'm still going through some of my bits and pieces that I want to cook and use up. So, here we go. I think we should start because that's a good start. I've now got a tripod and phone holder for the actual camera over here. I'll show you. So yeah, it's on its little tripod of that. For that one, so it's easier to move it about. Right. Put that on there. Everything's ready. Let's get some stuff out. Ooh. The choice. We've got a choice today. I'm going to put it in chat and we can decide together, once people get here, what I'm going to have. The choices are between. Just thinking about something. Okay, yeah. Focus, Jason. Focus. And the thing is this. Dark Jaws! Yay! Dark Jaws is awesome. Awesomely, wonderfully, splendiferous. So, the focus is this. The choice. I'm going to do, because I'm still using up the potatoes and carrots that I have in the fridge. So I don't like to let them go off or anything, so I'm going to keep using them. So we're going to have potato and carrots, but the meat part of the food will either be tuna, so it's either tuna or meat pie. Those are the two options. Chat. Tuna or meat pie to go with the potatoes and carrots. Both. Both. Unfortunately, I have to save my food. I can't waste food, so I have to make sure that I save them between the two. So we've got to choose between tinned tuna and frozen meat pie. Either one is fine. So meat would be, I think we've got one vote for meat and one vote for both. That means we've got 2 votes for meat and 1 vote for tuna. I think we'll go. We'll go with the meat pie then. We'll go with the meat pie. I'll get the meat pie up. Okay. So these are the meat pies. The nice thing about these meat pies is they're good for me. They don't cause me any issues, and they actually cook in the microwave in 3 minutes. So it's like a 3-minute cook in the microwave, and that's the meat pie. So the meat pie can go over here now. It doesn't need to be cooked yet. So the meat pie can go there. So we have chosen meat pie to go with. Now I need the carrots. And the potatoes. The carrots and the potatoes. The carrots and the potatoes. Yep. Hello, mad lad. Yay. So, carrots. And let's put the potatoes here. So, simple meal. Nah, something that I can eat. So what do we need? First things first. First things first is we put on the potatoes. So, these two over here. Right, let's get this. A knifey thing of happiness. We're going to have the knifey thing of happiness. So we've got the carrots over here. So we're going to do the carroty. We're going to do the carroty thing. We're going to do some carrots here while we're chatting. How is everybody? How is everybody's day going? Carroty goodness. We got carroty goodness. I always do the carrots with the skin on, and the same with the potatoes because it's far better for you. Carrots, a lot of the goodness and the fibre and stuff, and for potatoes, they both are in the skin, and I like the taste. So we get all this done. Get it all started. And of course, the dogs can have some too. Anything that I don't eat never gets wasted in this house unless it's something that dogs shouldn't have, like dogs shouldn't have garlic or onions, those kind of things, or chocolate. Yay. See, even though it's early, it's coming up to 9 o'clock now. I have an early. Ooh. Dark Jaws, it does. Awesome. What, Dark Jaws, how's your skills in making avatar-y thingy-jigs? Bye-bye for now, mad lad. Lovely to see you. Reader's here. Reader's here. Reader's here. Now we better put some water in with this. So we put the water in it. Go this way. So the carrots go on there like that. Okay. Right. Now the potatoes. Yeah, no, I might talk to you later, Dark Jaws, on that because I want to find myself some more unique avatars. Of course, I love my avatar. Let me get rid of these, put the carrots back away. I love my main avatar in VR, the one that I use for all the. But I would like to find some different ones as well. So we are going to do the potatoes. There are a couple of potatoes left in this bag. Yay. So we're having mashed potatoes. So, and of course, like I say, any potatoes and that I don't eat, the doggies can have. The doggies can have. The same with the. I like to do a nice amount of gravy because if I don't eat it, the dogs will have it, and that's like good for the doggies. The doggies have happy times. Happy times for the doggies. There we are. So we've got that. That's enough potato. I'm blowing bubbles. Oh, there's one more potato left in this bag. One potato left in this bag. Yeah. It's hard to find avatars really good at it. You see, I am very much most people see me in my male avatar, but I'm a very strong female side, so I'm looking for a really good female avatar as well. I like female avatars, and of course I've got my persona one, but I'd like to get one that isn't so heavy on the actual performance rating, because I can never really wear my persona one in any of the places that we have issues with lag performance. Because let's face it, VRchat is not the most optimized piece of software in the freaking world. So we put down there, the carrots, the thing are done, or cooking now. Oh yeah. Right, so we're back. Now, what was I going to do now? I know what I was going to do now. Say hello to people from Cow. Cow has to say hello. And Chameleon. Chameleon has to say hello. Right, so I wanted to tell you about the hooks I use for holding up my VR stuff upstairs and for cabling. Let me go. You can get them, there's multiple brands. You can get them on you can get them on Amazon and this is what they look like. This is the hook. Now all you do is peel off the back and stick them on the ceiling or stick them on the walls. Now, there is a warning I will give with these. They are going to pull off the paint when you take them off in the future. These stick really well. It's a good alternative to drilling holes in your ceiling and things like that, but you will have to repaint when you actually take them off, because these will hold about between 10 and 20 kilograms in weight. They are not going to break, they're not going to pull off. If you have to remove one, you're going to remove some paint. You do it usually, so yeah. Or you could probably get them off if you use something like a warm air hairdryer. You might be able to get them to come off easier. But these, when they're on, don't come off. I've used them in this house and next door, and it means you don't have to think. You can get. I bought a pack of 20 of them for £3 or something, £2.99, something like that. And they're perfect for holding cables for VR and that on the ceiling. No. Or for cabling around the room and that. If you're like my camera over there, I put up a few so that they can thingy. You just have to remember that they will hold about 20 kilograms in weight, some of them. Some of them are rated for even more than that. But yeah. They're very useful for that kind of thing. So it's one of the things that I've used for a while. I used them in the other house and I used them in this house to do my thingy. It's why I'm happy to have my VR headset, when you see my VR headset hanging on the ceiling. Yeah, you can use them for so many things. Good suggestion, yeah. I've used them for hanging paintings. I've used them for hanging ornaments on the wall. I've used them for things like that, like Darkshaw said, putting up towels and that. They are really good. And unlike a lot of them, they will hold. It's just they aren't meant to be removed easily. Yeah, my pulley system is upstairs, and I have a special pulley system. If you want, Tutti, I'll do a video on my pulley system. I have done one on my pulley system before, but I can do them. Yeah. The way my pulley system works, I never even feel the cable. If a pulley system is done well, you will never even feel that you're on a cable. I honestly never notice that I'm on a cable. I can walk around my entire room and not. I love the idea of the Vive Pro Eye. I love it because of the extra things that it can do. But I don't like Vive anymore, sadly. Customer service for Vive products, HTC, is crap. I'll never buy another Vive product. I went Vive Pro, then I went to the Valve Index. But I can understand why someone would use the Vive Pro Eye and the wireless. Tutti, do you use your own headphones for audio with the Vive Pro? Oh yeah, Vida is coming to visit me at the end of the month. Vida is coming to visit me at the end of the month. I tell you what's going to happen when you visit Vida. What's going to happen is Bertie's going to want to love. That is a long train journey, though. Yeah, I feel guilty about that train journey for you. I mean, why? We're not that far away from each other. Why the hell is the train journey so long? Freaking hell! Do you want to try the switch with these glasses? Would you like to try the switch with these glasses? Because that might be a good test. I don't have a switch, so yeah, bring your switch. So yeah, bring your switch for the train journey, and also we can try the switch. So now Beryl will be the one who yeah. Do you use headphones with your Vive Pro, or do you use the built-in audio on the Vive Pro? Beryl is going to bark at you and walk around you and walk around the room because you're a new person in the house. She takes a while to get used to new people. She's the guard dog, Beryl is. So she is the one who. Yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing, Tootie. Anybody who knows the Vive Pro, even the Vive Pro Eye, which is an expensive piece of kit, the built-in audio is absolutely crap. The worst thing they ever did. The original Vive with the original old style Vive with the deluxe audio strap, perfect audio, amazing audio. But the Vive Pro, it has static, it has connection issues. They went with their own proprietary system instead of keeping the one from the Vive original and trying to get some tech support for it. And obviously they still haven't fixed it in the Vive Pro Eye. Now the Vive Pro Eye is an amazing piece of tech. Is the Vive Pro Eye not only the one that can track the eyes, but can track the can you use the lip tracker as well with it, Tutti? Bertie just wants love. Bertie is like, love, 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 give me love, lots of love. Yeah. So it's just a pity that they haven't fixed the audio ever for a £750 base unit, which with all the items can raise you up to like £1,500. Yeah, and the default mic is bad as well. Yeah, unfortunate. See, that's why I love the Valve Index so much. I know you're going for the wireless, but the Valve Index, I've never had to put new audio on it, and I've never had to. The mic, you've heard the mic on my Valve Index. It's what I do my singing and everything with. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, the Vive Pro. Yeah, lip tracking does exist. I've used it myself in the past. But unfortunately, it's very most. Oops, we need to. Oopsie, man. I wasn't watching what these were. So then, get rid of that. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's okay. A little bit spilled over. Yeah, it does so bad. It's so bad. I mean, I gave my Vive Pro to Viva. Vida didn't, and I told you that the audio system on it is completely horrible. The even a basic £20 cheap mic and headset is better audio than the Vive Pro. And the Vive Pro, when I bought it, was £750 for the base unit, and then with everything else, it came to about 1,250 back when it first came out. And it had the worst audio system I have ever experienced. And I know multiple people, Tutti, who use the Vive Pro, and they love the Vive Pro for the lenses, for the actual visual, but no one uses the Vive Pro built-in sound. It's horrible. It's a nightmare. It really is a nightmare. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, it is. Once again, the wireless adapter is brilliant, but they should have updated it by now. They should have updated the wireless system. The wireless adapter needs more bandwidth, and they should have brought out a better one by now. It's crazy how these things work. Yeah. The Quest 2 has better. Put it this way, Dark Jaws. The Quest 2, the base model of the Quest 2, has better audio without having it, and better mic than the Vive Pro. It's like Vive Pro, 750 quid's worth for the base unit without actually the base stations or anything. You're talking £1,000, £1,000, 1,250, and it's a crap. And the audio system in it is worse than a Quest 2 audio system, far worse. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy that they got the Vive Pro 2 out, and they still haven't fixed this problem. Yeah, with Vive. Vive have excellent lenses. The OLED the lenses are brilliant, but I couldn't ever buy a Vive product again. And the worst thing about it is, if you do ever need customer service from Vive, then you better know someone on Twitter who's got like 40, 50,000 followers to do a shout out for you. Because it was well known that with the Vive Pro and that, if you needed any help with it, the only way to get help from customer service was first to do a shout out on Twitter and make it public. And that's wrong. You've just bought a 1,000. I mean, totally different with. I mean, let's look at Valve and the Index. The Valve costs £1,000, but even if it goes out of warranty, if you contact the customer services and something's break, they'll send you out a new cable. They'll send you out new stuff and everything. They'll send you out a new controller and that, as long as you're not an asshole and actually tell them what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I've never had to mod, apart from putting a fan in the front, and that was just for the summers in the UK. The Valve. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you can mod the Valve Index, but I've never needed to. And straight out of the box, it's the most comfortable thing. But look at what Tutti said about using the headset from the original Vive, the deluxe audio strap, which I've got upstairs and I have used with my Quest 2 in the past. It works really well. But that deluxe audio strap was built by the people at Valve. I think they worked together on the original Vive, and that, which is why it was so good. Valve and I think HTC worked together on it. So they came up with something really good. But Vive from that point on decided to do all its own stuff, and that's when things went wrong. Which is really sad. We need more really good quality products in the VR headspace stuff. I will always stick with Valve if I at all possible, because they just, yeah. Yeah, you need it, unfortunately. You need it. There's so many little tweaks that we have to do. An analog pocket. What's an analog pocket? I have an analog pocket. I've heard it. I think I've heard of it. Boy, God. What's the Oh, ooh, I want one. Yeah, oh, nice. Oh God, how much? No, I shouldn't look at that. I shouldn't look at that. No, I shouldn't look at it. But I want to know the price. I want to know the price of it now. I want to know the price of it. Oh God, it looks gorgeous. Why did I have to look at the price? Why did I have to look at it? No. Come on, how much are you? How much are you? How much are you? Actually, that's not a bad price. That's not a bad price at all, really. I'd go for the black one. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I'm going to put the link in chat. But that is gorgeous. I don't care if it never comes out. That is like, that's just sexy as hell. That is sexy as hell. Yeah, you'll really go when you've got that. But yeah, bring your Switch. Oh, you can try out my Steam Deck, because I use my Steam Deck for emulation and everything. So you can try my Steam Deck out when you come up with Vita. Yeah, modern vape game. We love our retro tech. We loved it because the gameplay is still there. Yeah, I also want to order Slime VR. I've got a big list of items that I want. I aren't buying anything else this month, but end of the month, I've got a list of items that I want to get. I want to get Slime VR because Slime VR is better for. I love my Tundra Trackers. My Tundra Trackers are amazing, but the limitation with base station tracking is the when you sit down or lie down. Yay, Maria. Yeah, Meganex. I mean, when it comes down to it, the Steam Deck is amazing. The Steam Deck will emulate anything. And it's an amazing price, the Steam Deck is. You can mod the Steam Deck, I've got it, like you can play pretty much any game you ever want on it, and it kicks ass. It seriously does. It's stunning, the Steam Deck is. Yay! Yep, you guessed right. Mariah is Greek. She's one of the people that we chat to on the Discord channel. Yeah. See, the thing is, one of the reasons I don't sit down in VR much when I've got full body tracking on is because if you sit down and put your feet underneath you in with even Vive trackers or Tundra trackers, they will lose connection to the actual base stations. Even though I've got 4 base stations in my room, I am as well connected in my Stream VR room as you can be with 4 base station Lighthouse trackers. But still, if I sit down on the floor and put my feet under me, or even worse, if I sit on the floor and the dogs come and sit on top of me, which will happen, Tundra trackers or Vive trackers will lose sync with where you are, and your legs will go weird. Vida is in the Discord. Yeah. Vida is an amazing person. He's all wonderful. Vida is. I've known him for many years now. And he's finally coming to visit at the end of the month. See, anybody from around the world, if you ever come to the UK, can come and visit. Or can come and visit me. All you have to make sure is we make sure that I know you're coming. No surprise visits. Anybody who I get to know on the Discord, on VRchat, and that, if they ever want to visit me and they're ever in the UK, I'm happy for you to come and visit. And you can even sleep overnight in the living room on the sofa, which is very comfortable if you want. But yeah, as long as I know you're coming, I can cope. So anybody who wants to can actually come and visit me in the UK if you're ever in the UK. But it has to be, we have to plan it beforehand so I can prepare. Yeah. Autistic people do not deal with change easily. Autistic people don't deal with change. We can't deal with change. Autistic people can't. That's why we have to think. It's always nice to learn about new cultures. Yeah, because Vida's the train journey to me is 3.5 hours. It's like, God. The thing is, I'm only like 5 minutes away from the train station. So for some reason, he doesn't live that far away from me, but it's a 3.5 hour train journey from where he is to thinking. Then it's just a short walk from the train station to my house. 5-10 minutes max walking. And then it isn't well, it depends if you went via, if you go to France via the Eurostar, or if you want to fly. If anybody wants to come to the UK and visit me, I'm happy for them to come and visit me. Just make sure that you're okay in that, and that. Yeah. And if you wanted to do that, you could. The best place, don't go to London. If you want to come visit me, go to Manchester or Birmingham Airport. Manchester or Birmingham Airport. I think there's about an hour and a half to 2 hour train journey from there to Stoke Station, and from Stoke Station it's just a short walk to my house. Yeah, if you ever want to, once you get older, if you ever want to come visit, you can come over. All you would have to do is make sure that going to London is a bad idea, because London is very expensive to get trains outside of London and that. If you go to Manchester or Birmingham, it's usually a lot cheaper to get from there to where I live. So I'm happy for people to come visit me, make new friends and that. Because it is nice to see people like that. We just have to make sure that it's, yeah, don't go to London. If you want to visit me, don't go to London. Yeah, go to Manchester, and then it's a quick, usually a single train or 1-2 trains to the local station. Yeah, we're all part of this community. And like I say, I've got a really comfortable sofa in the living room, so someone could stay overnight. Or there is multiple bed and breakfast, what they call bed and breakfasts. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? So if you ever wanted to, yeah. Yeah. That's the problem, isn't it? You tip for you. If you are ever coming over to the UK and you are traveling from America or something, make sure you go business class. Do not go economy. You want leg room. You want to be able to move around. It is freaking worth it. Do not do the economy flight from UK to America, or those kind of distances. You will need 2 or 3 days to recover from that. It's horrible. Yeah. Australia would be the hardest one, right? Basically on the other side of the world for me. I'd only suggest someone coming from Australia if they were actually going to visit friends from all around the world and doing like a tour. And then it did probably stop off in America. So, yeah. Yeah, Tutti, you don't want to. Yeah, that's a bad thing, Tutti. I think I'm about one. That's tall. Wow, you're awesomely tall. I love tall people. It's like I think, what am I in meters? Let's do the conversion. Uh, So I'm 1.88 meters. So you're a little bit taller than me. I'm 1.88 meters. 1.8. So yeah, I'm 6'1". Yeah. Economy flights you pay for in different ways. That's a tip to anyone. If the economy flights, always find out what some places some like their economy flights are good, but a lot of the economy flights are horrible, icky, really bad. Beat it. We are awesome. We are. The whole point is this is a community. This is never going to be just a career for me or anything. It's never going to be a career. All of the people that are here, as far as I'm concerned, all of you are part of my extended family. Right, I'm going to put in the pie's got to be cooked, so we've got to put the pie in. I'm going to put the pie in the microwave. It's going to be done for 3 minutes. Wee 3 minute pie. The pie is ready to go in. The pie is ready to go in. It's a little cute meat pie. And for some reason, I can handle these. The pastry on these pies, I seem to be able to handle it. Doesn't cause me any issues. The pie is cooking. I'm I'm 6'1". I am 6'1". Doggy is happy. Happy. Where's my plate? I need my plate. I need a plate. I'm going to use this plate. I'm going to use that plate. It's a big plate, but I'm going to use that plate. Oh, here are the chicken soup vendors. Well, there's chicken soup vendor time. So, I'm just going to refill this bottle with water because I put it in the fridge so it has cold water. I like cold water. This way. Mist? You mean mist? Yeah, he comes on and plays GTA 5 sometimes with us. Right, so the carrots are definitely made done. So we've got to put the juice from the carrots in here to make the gravy. We have to make the gravy, the gravy, the gravy. Gravy is good. We like gravy. Gravy goes happy times. Yay. No, the one the one we play with is called Mist, and yeah, he hangs around and comes back and all that. But we got the pie. The pie is the pie is ready. The pie is ready. The pie can go on there. A little pie goes there. Yay! Full of pie goodness. So I'm actually really good. So now it's this time. And you just put something juicy actually. That goes there like that. There we are. I'm going to make a large amount of gravy. So the dogs can have gravy. Because the dogs deserve gravy. The dogs deserve the gravy. Don't they? Doggies would deserve gravy. Whee! Happiness. Oh, happiness. You're going to bounce around the room and pick up the bits and pieces. Right, we're going to get the swirly thing so I can swirly the gravy thingy-majig. It's going to have a lot in. Why not? Stir it around like that. It probably needs more, but I'm going to let that just thingy for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. No, not generally missed. Generally, I've played. We are good. We are bouncy. Right. Potatoes go good. We need to add something to the potatoes before we mash them. Potatoes need things going boom on the head. So we are just. Cookies. And we are splendid. Oh, yes, we are. We have a little bit of that, and a little bit of this, and a little bit of that. And of course, I don't use butter, I use mayonnaise instead of butter, because butter doesn't agree with me. So, there we are, that goes in there. Now we have the power fist to turn this into mashed potatoes. We're making mashed potatoes. And what I'll do is I'll put it all on my plate, and then anything I can't eat, the dogs will. That's part of their meal. Yay! This is the plan. We're going to make sure we give the doggy a nice, yummy meal. The doggies are awesome, like the fish in the sea. I like potatoes. I think still need a little bit of. There, let's go. There. Okay. So, we're putting the food out now. We're putting the food out, people. Emergency. It's a food emergency. So if I put down there. I'm going to leave the rest in here. I'm going to add the carrots. The carrots go on there. And then the rest of the carrots can go in there like that. Because that's going to be to start with the doggy food. Oh, that's full of gravy goodness. What are we cooking? Okay, so cooking, it's my normal food. I'll show you in a minute. Mashed potatoes made with a little bit of oat milk and mayonnaise, cooked in the skins, carrots cooked in the skins, just boiled up, and some vegetable gravy which I can use. So I'm going to put the gravy on, and I'm sharing this with the dogs. Dogs can have some of this, so put the gravy over everything. And the rest of the gravy goes in here for the dogs. The doggy food will need to be cooled down, and I'll probably actually add some water to it to cool it down quicker. So let's put some of this in. So the doggies can have that with their food. Because they'll like that. Right here. Food. You should have a look at it. There we are, that's my lunch. And the meat pie was decided by, because it was the choice between tuna and meat pie. Yeah, mashed potatoes, carrots, and unfortunately I can't have most types of vegetables, and that they don't suit me. I can't have most types of other things, meat. So we're stuck with certain things that my body can cope with. So now I can turn off the cooking camera, and we can turn off the droid camera. And I will be making the dog's food in a minute, and then I will add in that on top of the dog's food. Yeah, we are awesome. Awesome, like awesome people of awesomeness. Hello, Bertie. You can't climb on this. You cannot fit on this chair. This chair would break if I put you on top of me. And Beryl's happy. She's comfortable. So what the plan for today is, I'm going to do some streams today, and I'm going to switch. Each stream is going to have some flat screen gaming and some VR gaming. So we'll switch between the two now that we've got that set up upstairs. So whenever I go on to do my VR stuff, we'll do that. The only weird thing that I won't do, when I'm in VRchat, I don't record VRchat, because when I'm in VRchat, that's my social time with people. Yes, if I was at an event, I'd do that. Hello, Cali Cat Socks. Yay. Yes, if I was in VRchat doing an event, I might record it or stream it. But apart from that, VRchat is very much a place where I talk to people. So I will not record or stream me on VRchat, because it's time to connect with people and that. It would be like streaming or recording Discord private messages. It doesn't work. You don't do that. So that's the one part of my online life that I don't record or stream. Of course, you're all welcome to be part of that part of my life. But yeah, I don't actually think. And I actually have, and let you know now, I have a second account on VRchat. And that second account is only ever used when I sleep in VR. Because when I'm going to sleep in VR, which I do sometimes, I use my Quest 2 for that. It's not really, I usually, if I'm going to sleep in VR, then you won't see me in VR. You won't see my normal account in VR sleeping. I have an account that is completely separate, that has no friends on the friends list, that has nothing on it except for the fact that it's just for sleeping in VR. So in case I forget to go do not disturb. And that's a tip for anybody else. If you actually do sleep in VR and you're on your own and you're not with your friends who also sleep with VR, you do it on your own, create yourself a secondary VRchat account just for that, so you don't have to, so you don't think, because the one thing you don't want, yeah. Yeah, that is completely understandable, Dark Jaws. That's a sad thing, isn't it? I know you say in your actual bio, don't you? Oh, let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about sleep in VR. Dark, you say in your bio that you record, but you're not streaming, and that's understandable because for females, it's actually can be a really horrible thing. People take liberties that they shouldn't. So sleeping in VR can be the most amazing thing. First of all, the best headset to sleep in VR is the Quest 2. And the best, using the Quest 2 with the original strap that is horrible for anything else because it's just a piece of material. It's wonderful, especially if you sleep on your side like I do. Now, sleeping in VR can be stunning because you can sleep in a little log cabin, you can sleep under the moon, you can sleep in a far off galaxy, you can wake up. There's worlds where you can turn the. When we do VR later, I will actually show people some of the VR. I'll actually log in and show them. But you can specific worlds that are set up with subtle lighting and rain. You can have rain hitting the windows outside of the place, and that is beautiful. Or you can go that way, like the way Vito, yeah. But it is very good for people with social anxiety and insomnia or PTSD. Because when you go to sleep in VR, I know people who work nights, they do what's called a, yeah, I will. When people have on, what, it's, how can I put it? People who work nights usually do what's called a shift rotation, as in, if you work in hospitals or in working in public sector, you might have to end up doing the 3-shift rotation. I don't know if any of you know the 3-shift rotation. It's where you do a month daytime, a month evening, and a month night, and then you go back to daytime. Now, the thing is, when you've done the night one, it's sometimes very hard to get back into to reset your brain to be able to do the daytime. And I've been told by multiple people that sleeping in VR for a couple of nights after they've done their night rotation helps reset their brain back to a daytime rotation. It can also help with travel lag and stuff like time lag and that. Yeah, it helps with insomnia as well. It helps with so many things sleeping in VR. Just got to make sure you remember the safety. First of all, put yourself on invite only. Do not leave yourself public, and do not sleep in a public world unless you are completely crazy, because you will always get the idiots that jump in and will play loud music in your ear, or set off fireworks in the room, or do stupid things like that. So do not sleep in a public room unless you're with people you know and it's limited, because that will can cause problems. But there is hundreds of worlds like Dark Jaws and that are built specifically for sleeping. And sleeping in VR can actually be an amazing thing. The most stunning thing about sleeping VR can be when you wake up. And instead of being in your normal room, you might wake up and be sitting and be lying down on a moon with falling stars and galaxies and beautiful thing, and you might wake up to that in the morning, and it can be an amazing feeling to open your eyes and wake up to that. Yeah, set yourself to red. Yeah, there's some very good ones like Wolfie's Place. Yeah, yeah, there is sleeping and living in VR is possible and it can be an amazing thing. I do a lot of that. The only if I didn't stream so much, if I didn't stream so much, I would spend all of my time in VR. But the streaming and connecting with the community also helps. So it's amazing what you can do. Bye bye for now. I'm going to shut down the stream in a minute because my food's ready. So I will be on streaming in about an hour's time. We'll have a stream in about an hour. I'll set it up and we'll do some VR and we'll do some normal stuff. We'll do some flat screen stuff. Do all the kind of things. So I'll see everybody in about an hour. Have a lovely day, everyone. So I will see the ones that I see later, and though it's night time, and lovely to see you, Dark Jaws and Vida and Maria, and everybody who comes into the chat. Your Calicat socks. It's beautiful. So, and Tutti, I'll talk to you all a little later. Bye bye for now. Yay. So I'll be around in